Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Jordan here. Today we're going to be working on the Lego City. As of late, we have been accumulating parts from everywhere, whether it be from Lego.com, the Lego store, the Brick Bin, Bricklink sellers. They're all right over here. It's madness. We've got so many parts, whether they be plates, trans blue tiles, slopes, arches, bricks, masonry bricks, etc. All of the parts that we need to create our platform coverings. Yeah, so we're going to be putting in a full effort today on building platform coverings and also facades for behind the modular buildings. I'm super excited because I feel like the struggle is no more. We now have the parts we need, I think, to build all the platform coverings. So that's exciting. The city's really going to look different when that's done. It's going to look more complete. And that's why we're like so laser focused on getting that done. Because I just feel like that big change of the platform just needs to be dealt with. And then we can move on to other projects. So everybody, welcome back to another LEGO City update. Let's get started with some building. First things first, we built 8 half base plate mills plates. Doing it assembly line style, the next thing we did is we put our burps or rectangular rock pieces along the bottom here. Now we are using the old gray burps that we have, unfortunately, because we are out of the dark bluish gray. However, these are going to go right behind modular buildings, so you're not really going to see them. And once we add all of our slopes, it actually might look pretty cool to have the 2 different colors. Next up, we created our 2 layers of 2x light gray brick, but we are literally out. We've got the base structure of 2 more platform coverings done. You can see we used the new arches. I think they look way better than the inverted slopes. And then we actually updated the 2 existing ones as well. However, we've probably got to rip this one apart and add the masonry bricks and also the snot bricks so we can have the vines creeping up the side. Also, we still have to add all of those slopes to the rocks underneath the concrete wall. So we got 2 down and 6 more to go. After a ton of repetition, we have built all 8 platform coverings. So now we have 10 of the concrete platform coverings. This is the rough draft of them. So the next thing we have to do is add vines and also add the slopes to the rocks. But yeah, that was very repetitive, as you can imagine, and very part intensive. Like if you do the math on how many parts are in these platform coverings, it's actually crazy. But it's time to add even more parts. So that's what Jose and I are going to do next. Well, we think that looks much better. I will say that we are running very low on some of our tall slopes, like that one there and these taller ones. So we're using a lot of 1x2s, but you know what? These are going to be behind modular buildings, so it doesn't matter if they look, perfect. I mean, they look pretty good, but they're not perfect by no means because we didn't have any of those taller slopes. But I think they look pretty fancy. Let's place them right in the Lego City here so they cover up that platform. Oh, that is amazing. A sight for sore eyes? Is that the right terminology there? Maybe. I don't know. But it looks a lot better. That's what I mean. It just, hides that platform, which is perfect. There's a few things that we need to do. So our plan is to clip them together using tiles just so we can eliminate those gaps there. So we're just going to bridge them together, like right there, for example. We'll put a long tile there. So it bridges the 2 platforms together. Then if you want to bring a platform out, or if we do, then we just pop off the tile and pull it out. And that should make them go together seamlessly. But there's still a bunch of stuff that we have to do. Like we have to move them, for example. Like I still want to move them over and put some sort of trailhead there. So I don't want to clip them all into place right now because then I just have to unclip them all anyway. So they're temporarily there and they look pretty good. We also have to build a few custom ones, and that's why we didn't make the exact amount to cover the entire platform, You can see it actually comes to right here, just behind the boutique hotel. Just like that there. So we've got all of this space here, but that leaves us room for making tunnels. You can see we need to put a tunnel one there, and also need to put a tunnel one over there between the brick bank and also the corner garage. Then we need a transitional one that transitions from the mountains to the cement. And then we've got to build some that have staircases as well, so minifigs can make their way from down here up to the pedestrian sort of walkway up here in front of these modular buildings on the raised platform. It's funny, I was just filming there and Jose was like, I just found another drawer of slopes. And I was like, oh, that's where all the big tall ones are and stuff. Right. It's like, I knew about that drawer. I just thought we combined them the other day. Too funny. But you know what? I'm glad I didn't burn all of the tall slopes because look, you can't even see that stuff really, right? The only time you're going to see behind there is when I go, hey, look, there's the staircase and there's some minifig storytelling when that time comes. So I'm glad I didn't burn all of the slopes on those platform coverings because I would rather use all of those tall slopes that we currently have in stock right now or in our inventory to do our mountain. Obviously, we're going to have to order more anyway, but I want to try and round this off a bit more. So we're going to like bolster it up, you know, and sort of like round it off more and then add a whole bunch of slopes and stuff to it and sort of make that round out, bolster it up. Out here maybe, like fill this in with a bunch of 1x brick and 2x brick and stuff and sort of try and make it pop out a bit. Same with like down here, you can see we got some space there to try and round these corners a bit more and then add all the slopes and stuff to it as well. Why did I make it so square? I guess I didn't really have to, but if I taper in the corners, say if I started tapering this corner in here or started tapering this corner in, and then it would reduce up here a lot. Like it would reduce the space that we have up here a lot. So I hope to do that blending with bricks and slopes really. All right, so now that we're done the platform coverings and they're sort of temporarily placed in the Lego city, let's see if we can come up with a third facade design. We got this white one there, and then we have this like apartment building one right over here. Recently picked up some nougat bricks. We also freed up a bunch of black profile bricks and also recently picked up a lot of these light bluish gray masonry bricks as well. So I'm hoping to make 3 different facades using those new pieces. Let's see if we can build one of those today. We're actually going to build 2 facades. So the first thing that I did was built 2 of these little mills plates right here. They are 16 studs by 10 studs. And we just built those using 2x2 bricks and also some standard dark gray plates. So the first facade that we have here is Venom inspired, black and white. You can see we've got the profile bricks going around the window panels there. There's the roof with some slopes. And it's pretty tall. It's framed using white bricks. And then the second one that we have is a little bit shorter. It uses the smaller window frames there, nougat bricks, and also the masonry bricks in light gray. And it's got some fence elements in front of those windows, along with some of the black 1x2 plates with the bar, I think. And there's our interesting roof design there as well. So those 2 facades look pretty cool. Let's place them in the city. Now that's what I call a solid day's effort right there. Couple facades, 8 more platform coverings, meaning the table is nearly completely covered up. We just got to build those modified ones there, but I think the facades look really good there. The Venom Tower. Oh yeah, right beside the big office tower. And then we got some more like condos, I guess, for that facade right there. I think it's the perfect height. We've got some different heights going now, which looks good. I think we need to work in some more color in our facades. We've got a bunch of, once again, nougat bricks, which is sort of neutral, but we also have a bunch of teal, I believe, or turquoise or something like that. That might look good up there. We've also got some like light blue, sand green, reds, yellows, all sorts of different vibrant colors that would look really good for the facades. And I think once we get that all full of the facades behind the modulars there, it'll really start to look nice. And also once we get our tunnel entrances and all that stuff built as well. everybody, we hope you enjoyed the process there as we look to improve our Lego city and slowly but surely build it. And I think this was a pretty good day here. We got quite a bit done. Thank you so much for popping on by. Remember, like, subscribe, and of course, stay tuned for some more great stuff. Farewell.